Okay. So actually, ng-root directive. So ng-root directive enables URL routing to your application. So the ng-root module supports URL management. So this is ng-root nothing but so ng-root directive allows developers to provide routing for the application. Suppose if you are implementing one application and you want to redirect, you want to implement on menu. Okay, so there is a lot of pages in your application. So for suppose you want to redirect from one page to another page. Okay, like so assume that you have the application with the menus like home, products, services, locations, and contacts. Okay, so these are our menus. So when you click on the particular menu, so you want to redirect from to that page. Okay, if you click on products page, your application will redirect to products page. Okay, if you click on services page, the application redirect to services page. If you click on contact us page, contact us menu, it will redirect to contact us menu. So nothing but it will display the contact page, it will display the products page, it will display the services page when you click on the particular menu. So like this we can provide uh, routing to the our application. Like if we take this real-time example here in Gmail. Okay, so we are in inbox, right? So the URL showing webmail slash inbox. Okay, if you click on sent mail, okay, webmail slash sent. If you click on draft, okay, the URL changing. Okay, drafts. If you click on span, the URL change it to slash span. Okay, so Gmail also developed using AngularJS. Okay, so they provided URL routing like this. Okay, so we are in inbox. If you click on send mail menu, okay, so it will display the sent items and the URL also change it to sent. If you click on here coding label, okay, so label coding like okay, projects, okay, label projects. So like this will change the content in our application. Okay, to implement like this we need to download angular root.js file. Okay, so this is a separate third party library, okay, to provide routing for the application. So this is one separate library, angular library. Okay, include the angular root.js file and set ng-root as a dependency for this to work in our application. So AngularJS is a JavaScript uh, modern JavaScript framework. Okay, modern JavaScript framework to work with single page applications. Okay, commonly used for single page applications. So that is called another word is SPA, single page applications. Okay, so in interviews they will ask the question, what is SPA in AngularJS? SPA means single page applications. So Angular, so you can say the answer like AngularJS is a modern JavaScript framework, and from Google you can commonly use it for develop or implement single page applications. Okay, so you can also use CDN for Angular root.js. So this is our AngularJS library. Okay, so this is the version 1.5.0 slash angular.min.js, and this is angular root.js library. So this is version is 1.2.25 version. So use these two libraries to implement routing for the application. Okay, so, so in this example, okay, with this example we can implement single page application. Okay, we can see the how to implement single page applications in using AngularJS. Okay, ng root. So this is our like a project folder. Okay, project name. Okay, open this project folder. Okay, now there is no files in our project folder. So now add one HTML form. Single page applications means so we have only one HTML form like index.html form and remaining all the pages. Okay, remaining all the pages uh, in templates. Okay, no need to implement all the HTML, total HTML form. Just implement the template and we can display the template, appropriate template in the main index.html form using ngView directive in AngularJS. So this is called single page application index.html form. Okay, so for every application, for every single page application, index.html only one HTML form is there. Okay, so and the remaining all the forms will be in templates. Ng app equal to my single page app. Okay, so this is our application name and controller ng controller my single page controller. So now add these two libraries. Okay, observe this example. Okay, how we can implement a single page application using AngularJS and also ng root directive. Okay, so first of all we need to call AngularJS library and after that we can call remaining libraries. So in our application, so we can take menus, right? Okay, this is our menu in our application. Home menu, products and services and locations. Okay, so when you click on the home menu, it will display the home page. When you click on the products link, it will display the products page. When you click on the services, it will display the services page in our application. And this is main menu and these two are sub menus. Okay, in locations menu we have two sub menus, location 1 and location 2. So use UL tag. Okay, use another list to implement menu. And next use div tag. So within div tag use ng view directive. Okay, this is AngularJS directive to display templates. Okay, to display template content in the index.html form. So now we have home link, products link, services, and locations link. So there is no home menu, home page, and products page, services. Okay, and remaining pages we don't have. So now we have to implement these pages: home, products, services, and locations. So take one new folder. Okay, temps, like templates. Okay, for every single page application, compulsory you need to implement all the pages in templates. Add HTML form, that is home. Okay, home.html. So HTML form is created, but you can remove HTML tag, header section, and body section. So all these things we can remove. So now use only HTML. Okay, HTML language to implement templates. H1 tag. This is our home page. Okay, so this is one, and div tag. My sample content in home page. Okay, so in the first class I already told you, uh, we can use HTML as a template language in AngularJS. So this is our template, home page template, not HTML form, just template. We use HTML tags to implement templates only. So this is for home page, and create another page for products. Okay, so we have another link, products. So now we can remove all these things and use HTML elements. This is our products page. Okay, and services. So remove all these things. This is our services page. Next, locations, location 1 and location 2. Okay, this is our main menu. Okay, so location 1 and location 2. Location 1, h1 tag, location 1, like our locations, hyd. Okay, so like this we can put locations. And location 2. locations too. So like this we can so two locations. Okay, this is our main index.html form, and all these are templates, only templates, not HTML, total HTML forms. Only we implemented these forms with the templates only. So now we can add one JS file, that is app.js. Okay, for every single page application, so there is a app.js file. In the app.js file, create module for the application. My app equal to angular.module angular.module. So our application name, my single page app. Okay, so this is our module for the application. So using this module, we can implement remaining parts of the application. So now we are implementing ng root directory, right? So if you open this link in the browser, so this is our ng root, okay, ng root.js file code. So you can observe here, so there is ng root module, angular.module ng root and ng provider root provider. So this is the module for this angular root.js. So we are using third party module in our application. Okay, so this is third party module. So to implement third party module in our application, use third party modules names in our application square brackets. Okay, so now we can access all the functionalities from this angular root.js file. From this library we can access all the functionalities. myapp.config. Okay, so now we are providing routing configuration for the application. So root provider, here also same root provider, again root provider dot when comma root provider dot when template URL. So this is for home. Okay, home. So home template is there in temps folder, home.html, temps slash home.html, comma, controller, home controller, and page title is home, and again when when in index.html form. So we have products, right? So copy this and paste here, and comma, flower brackets. In flower brackets we can provide template URL for the products in temps folder. So we have products.html, controller, products controller, comma, page title, products, again when services, comma, flower brackets, URL in temps folder, services.html, and comma, controller, service controller, comma, page title, services, again dot when. So like this we can provide location 1 to location 2 also. Okay, so location 1 to location 2, and finally otherwise home. So this is the routing configuration for the application. Okay, so when you click on the particular menu, so it will display the appropriate HTML template in the index.html form. Okay, so this template will display index.html form. Okay, with the help of ng view directive. Okay, so in this div tag, the template will display. So this is the routing configuration for the application. And next, my app dot controller. So first controller name is main controller, single page controller. Function, scope. Okay, this is main controller, and for each and every template, we have separate controller, right? So we can implement separate controllers for each and every template. So now once run this example and call that library, call the JS file script source equal to app.js. So once check this application, it is working or not. Okay. So always run with index.html form only. Okay. Don't run with the templates. Okay. So it is working. So by default, home page is displaying. You can observe here in index.html form there is no in index.html form there is no text like this is our home page and my sample content in home page. Okay, only we have ng view directive in the bottom of menu. So you can go to inspect and you can see here in ng view directive. Okay, so this is our menu. Ng view directive class equal to ng scope is there and h1 tag and div tag. Two elements is there in the div tag. So this is the template displaying. Okay, home.html template is displaying in ng view directive. Okay, when you run the application by default, so home page is displaying. So when you click on products, okay, this is our products page. So product template is displaying. When you click on services page is displaying. Okay, and location 1 and location 2. So here uh, form name is run, location 1 and location 2. Okay, location 2 and location 1 and services products. So like this. So we can first of all we can apply menu styles. Okay, so in this class we can apply. Okay, so paste this CSS. Okay, UL tag and LI tag. So some CSS classes is there. Okay, so now refresh this one once again. So this is our menu. Okay, so now products page, services, in locations, location 1, location 2. Okay, home page, products. So like this we can apply the URL routing for the application. Okay, this is our menu CSS and this is our template view. So this is the actual view. So when you click on the particular menu, the appropriate template will display in the ngview directive. Okay, home template, product template, services template, and location 1 and location 2. Okay, so this is the configuration, routing configuration for the application. And one more thing is, so here localhost 38094 slash ng root index.html slash services. Okay, this form name, okay, title is showing like this. To update this with these titles, okay, home, product, services, location 1, location 2. So there is one sample code, okay, simple code. Okay, so application module dot run and root scope function root scope and root scope dot on and changes access. So this is the public variable, predefined public variable and event current previous and root scope dot my title. My title is the scope variable in index.html title. Okay, this is the expression variable. So this title will bind from this configuration. Okay, current dot root dot title. So this title and this title should be same. So now run this example.